Okay, for this next objective, I'm going to do two separate videos. We're going to go back and forth between what is often referred to as DMS form, which stands for degree, minutes, and seconds, and decimal form. It's going to be all about using wonder fractions with these. So in this first video, I'm going to go through these first two examples that you can see on the screen now. And in the second one, I'll go through the next two examples that are on the same notes template. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take something that's in pure decimal form, meaning that it's point something 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 or point something something, dependent on how many place values there are for those decimals. And we're going to take that decimal and we're going to rewrite it in terms of minutes and seconds. It's still going to be considered degree form. And the reason I say that is because in another objective, we're going to look at going between degrees and radians. So essentially, it would be like if I had 2.75 and I rewrote it as 2 3/4. I'm changing the 0.75 to a fraction. Now, if there was some way to change my fraction into, say, for example, a fraction and something else, or two fractions, that would almost be what I was doing now. It's just kind of changing that decimal to another form. So one of the things that we're going to use to help us with these wonder fractions are going to be these equivalencies here. And it is that 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and look at this first example. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recognize the fact that I'm given a certain number of degrees already. So when I list this, or when I put this in degree, minutes, and second form, I'm still going to have 329 degrees. But this 125 or 0.125 or 125 thousandths, I'm going to first change to minutes, and then I'm going to use the decimal part and change that to seconds. Okay. So I'm going to keep my degrees. I have 329 degrees. I also have an additional 0.125 degrees that I would like to rewrite as minutes. So I want to get rid of my degrees and get to minutes. Well, from up here, I see that if I want to get rid of degrees, I can put it down here and say there's 1 degree. If I want to get to minutes, I can put my minutes up here, and I can see there's 60 minutes and 1 degree. So now, using my wonder fraction, I see that my degrees cancel, and I'm going to be left with the unit of minutes, which is fantastic because I said that was what I wanted to get to first. Multiplying 0.125 by 60, I get 7.5. So now if I relook at what I now have 329 degrees, 7 minutes. I can either write out minutes, or I can use this symbol that you see up here, which is one little dash. That kind of looks like 2. So 320 degrees, 7 minutes, and now I also have that 0.5 that, as I set up here, I'm going to change to seconds. I'm going to do it in the same manner that I just changed my decimal part of my degrees to minutes. So I'm going to take my 0.5 minutes. I want to get rid of minutes, and I want to get to seconds. I can write seconds out, or I can use that abbreviation there. And I see that minutes and seconds are related because there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So now I do 0.5 times 60 because I can already see that my minutes will cancel and I'll be left with the seconds I want, and I get 30. So my final answer is going to be 329 degrees, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds. And notice my directions said I could round my seconds to the nearest thousandth. Because I got a nice even answer, I don't have to worry about that. I want to look at doing this exact same process one more time. This is a great opportunity for you to pause the video and attempt a problem on your own. All right, so in example 2, I'm taking this 2,313.875 degrees, and I'm going to change it to minutes and seconds. So I'm going to keep my 2,313 degrees. I'm going to take that 0.875 degrees, and I'm going to get it to minutes. So I want to get to minutes. I want to get rid of degrees. So if I put degrees on the bottom, they'll cancel, and I'll be left with minutes. And now I have to ask myself, how are degrees and minutes related? Well, there's 60 minutes in 1 degree. So then all I have to do is 0.875 times 60. Doing that gives me 52.5 minutes. So now if I say, what do I have? I have 2,313 degrees, 52 minutes, and all I have left to do is find my seconds. So I'm going to take the decimal portion of my minutes, I'm going to multiply it by a wonder fraction. I want to get rid of minutes. I want to get to seconds. So again, my minutes now will cancel and I'll be left with seconds. And I ask myself, how are minutes and seconds related? Well, there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. So once again, 0.5 times 60 leaves me with 30 seconds. It says to round to the nearest thousandth. I have a whole number, so I don't have to do that. And I have 2,313 degrees, 52 minutes, and 30 seconds. In the next video that you should watch, I'm going to go over, like I said, the rest of these notes where I'm going to start in degree, minutes, and seconds, and I'm going to change to decimal form. So go ahead and stop this video and fire up that next one.